positive that every boxer or almost every boxer that's come out has come out to their own music. Oh, this guy got it too, bro. Is this a league where you got look? He got the hair too, guys. He got the backwards hair braided too. Yo, this is like a league where you got to have the back of your head braided or you can't fight in it. They're like, oh, did he make weight? Who gives a fuck if he made weight, dude? He got braids in the back of his head or not. That's how you get a fight. That's how you go fight in this league. Bro, Paul Fleming. I swear to God, both of these dudes have the same hairstyle on the fight night, and neither one of them look like they rock that hairstyle. This is crazy work. I don't think they go to the barber to get their haircut. I think they go to a magician to get their hair like completely done.
Let me know when you do it so I can see if I can hear you.
Hey, you only got one?
I have two. My brother's about to try it.
Yeah. It should just connect. It should just be connected.
Go to his comment section. Yeah.
You want me to send it to the?
He's about to join up.
You want me to send it?
Unmute your mic so I can hear you. Now we're good.
Justin in the chat said, going to Doctor Strange to get your haircut. Exactly, bro. Yo, they said Dr. Doom is a scientist, technician, magician, and hair technician. So there you go.
Bars.
Bro, these guys look like they're like the inspiration.
They're catching your eye.
Hell yeah. They look like real island boys, not no fake island boys that kiss each other.
Boys.
I'm an island boy.
What kind of island is
Yo, this is crazy. I can't believe his hair is that, but I got to see what it looks like without the braids. Like, it's just a patch of hair, I guess, right?
It's a shag, bro. I guarantee it.
It is, right? It's got to be. Am I putting Mex on? No.
So it's going to be the same situation with my other one.
Totally understand.
Let him sit in the background as an earpiece.
Totally understand. That way his mic is on through yours, but he can hear through. Yes. No. Totally understand.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear yourself? Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I hear him too.
That's going to be my next hairstyle, guys.
Yeah, that's a sick hairstyle to use on fight night.
All right, Mario. Final prediction for tonight.
Spence. I can't pick against him, man. I just can't.
Yeah, I think the hard
everything I know about Tszyu, I think even 75% of the version of Spence is good enough to beat him.
Mario, what did you think of this tremendous buffet we showed you earlier?
Yeah, dude, I was telling Matt, bro, them pork ribs look fucking good. I was showing the pictures online.
They were good.
Yeah. How did those jalapeno bombers come out, or the wraps? I mean,
they were fire, dude. Brisket filled.
Yeah, they look really good. They were brisket filled. That I was telling everybody because I was like, yo, I had told them pork or chicken, but that doesn't look. I said it looked like meat. Yo, that was a good idea. I might try that.
He said, yeah, they're called a Texas Twinkie.
Hell yeah.
He said they were going to make Texas Twinkies. I was like, what the hell is that?
I looked it up.
I was like, bro.
I looked it up too. When he had told me, I was like, Texas Twinkie, and I knew I'd heard of it before. I knew I'd seen it as it's being sold somewhere at like a festival or something I was at, but I'd never seen it.
Hey,
Justin said the ribs. Yo, Justin said ribs looked a tad dry, not gonna lie, but look good overall.
Hey, Vega, Justin is hating on your ribs. He said
shout out to Alex. He said those entrances were sick. They were.
He's hating in the comments right now. How you gonna hate from my side of the foot? Yeah.
He said until he tries them himself, those were dry as shit. No. Nah, they look good
though. Justin is a proverbial hater though. This guy I know named Jose makes way better brisket than Justin. Yeah.
Oh, nice right hand.
But you know what, Mario? I was like, hey man, if this is gonna be the end for Spence, we're gonna go out, on the right way, right?
Hell yeah. Nah, I just can't see him losing, champ. I really can't. I know a lot of people have been picking against him, bro.
Yeah. Oh shit!
You put on a thing or what?
It was a little too close.
Yeah, go eat his brisket. Then
They
hit
record you.
record you liking it. Hilarious.
Sick.
Fleming in the green and pink. Retta, I think, in the black.
This is the first time I watched Spence on TV and not live since maybe Kell Brook.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow, yo, that's great. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
And if I had a passport, I would have tried to go to this one. Good luck getting in Australia.
No shit. The hell's the referee or the judge stop the punch?
I don't know, man. You know, if Jack Johnson has political pull these days, I bet I got a shot at something. Hey, wait, so it's he's got two braids in the back of his head, not just one. Wow.
Yo, you sound echoed out now.
What the fuck? Is it better? Oh.
Nah, it still sounds like echoey all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. Mech sounds good though.
I always sound good, Mario.
There it is. Oh, Mech. Yeah, that was Mech.
How about now? Oh, so Mario, do you think me and Matt sound like because
he said
back
Matt
in the day,
sounds
we
like
used to
he's
get
in the
to lie.
multiverse. Say it again, Mex.
So back in the day, me and Matt used to always get told we sounded the same. So like, Matt worked for me at Wendy's. You ever seen Super Troopers, Mario, the original?
Of course, loved it.
So we used to do the repeater on the headset at Wendy's.
Stop it! No, would people get pissed?
People would come up to the drive-thru and be like, "Man, you got a really bad echo at your window back there."
Yo, that's hilarious. Y'all should have recorded that shit. That would have been viral.
You know, we had a conversation with a group of friends of mine last night, actually, about like why the pros and cons of why we didn't vlog ourselves. My good buddy next to me did bring up a point that we'd probably all be in jail or canceled, and I said, "Well, y'all would. I'd still be relevant because I'd be like the JT of the group. You know, I moved on and forgot about everybody I came up with. But I'm
Justice said Matt was the GOAT at the repeater.
Oh, at the repeater? Am I good?
Yeah, you sound great.
Okay, good. Yeah, at the repeater, bro, was awesome. Because with my brother, it was easy. We sounded the same. Just follow up with the same thing he said.
Matt, I saw you get a workout in yesterday. What do you do when you do strength training?
Typically on my strength training,
like weights or body weight?
Chest. I do the weights mainly. I do a lot of weight training. Like I do the chest press. I work a lot of chest and back, and I work a lot of my arms because you know, post surgery you gotta be careful working the gut. So, but
worse
that pretty much.
No, you would not, meow, dude.
Yeah, the meow.
Listen, meow.
I was doing that at work yesterday, actually, over there because like at the warehouse we have radios we gotta talk on.
Yeah.
God, come on back now.
Nice. Dude, I'm supposed to go play golf tomorrow in the morning, and it's supposed to be like 98 degrees and humid as fuck.
You're a brave soul if you do that.
Yeah, for real, dude. For real.
Good for you. How long have you been golfing, Mario?
I started when I was 12. Then I stopped when I started playing or trying to play college ball. And then I picked it back up again and stopped when I was like 30. And then I just picked it up like 6 years later.
I always hear about playing it, Mario, but I just feel like my mechanics, like anytime I've tried it, I can't hit the ball that well, and it just pisses me off. No, Justin, Mario's not handicapped. Yo, bro, did he think you were Mike?
Oh my god. Fucking hilarious, dude.
Bro,
all right.
He's asking what his handicap is.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all what I got last Sunday.
Wait, did Justin really ask that?
Yeah, but he was asking for my golf handicap.
God almighty. What are Mario's favorite word?
All right, look. This is what I shot last week. I swear to God. First time I broke 90s since I came back to the game.
Let's see.
So I double bogeyed the first hole, terrible. But then I parred 3 of the 9 holes in the front 9 and then birdied the 8th and then parred 3 more. So I shot at 83, but this is what's fucked up, dude. Are y'all ready to hear this? So I was happy as shit. I'm like, "Oh my God, I shot an 83. I've not shot in lower than a 90 since I started playing." And I'm like I want to cry. I did so well.
Right.
I go home and I find out from one of my friends on social media the public course I had played, they lowered their fucking slope, meaning that a person that pars like 74, 76, this shit was a 70. So in reality, I should have made like an 88, which is still, I would have broke 90s. But you got to ask yourself, like, would I, if that course was the way it was supposed to be? I was so fucking pissed. He said, yeah, Matt and Joseph are just dumb.
Bro, is it me or does Tszyu not look right, bro? Look at him. Something's like wrong right here in his face. Like he knows he's got to fight for his life right here.
I'll be honest, I didn't love.
Well, the reality is, I think, from what I've seen, there's been a lot of support in Australia for Arrow, and I think that has taken him by surprise. Like, did y'all see the reception he got at the weigh-in and the press conference?
Yes.
That was like a 50-50 crowd.
Yeah. Bro, you want to talk about crowds? There's a lot of people dressed like seats over there right now. There's nobody here for this shit.
I couldn't tell if that was what was going on either.
You don't see it every time they spark up the flames?
No, I did, but I couldn't tell what it was at first.
Nah, bro, there's nobody there.
Crazy, dude.
I mean, the fight before, too, was way better than this. This fight kind of sucks.
Hey, Mex, did you think that it was a good idea for him to link back up with the H-Town legend?
With Ronnie?
Yeah.
I didn't personally, I wasn't a fan of it. But I don't anticipate Arrow. Honestly, like I said, I think he could win and walk away tonight. So I think since it's not really going to be a long-term deal, I think it was sufficient just to get him back on track, get a fresh face in the corner.
Well said. Well said.
But personally, like if he was going to try to make another run at the title, which it doesn't seem like he's doing, I don't like Ronnie. I think Ronnie's kind of ran his course as a trainer.
Agree.
Some trainers, it's like some coaches in football or basketball or baseball, right? The game kind of passes you by. And I feel like that's what happened to Ronnie Shields.
Well said.
Like Ronnie and even Buddy McGirt, right? Like Buddy and Ronnie, like this is not to say that they weren't good trainers, solid trainers, but like, are you still really considering them like the upper echelon of trainers anymore? Like when you think of the top trainers in the world, I feel like their names aren't really in that mix anymore.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point, I think. That is. Listen, speaking of a fair point, I wanted to ask y'all, a lot of people have been saying that Shiraz needs to step up. And, with all the potential opponents, what would be the next fight he should take?
Shiraz is at 68?
Yeah, 68-pound titleist.
Maybe Lester Martinez.
I like that fight a lot. In fact, I meant to add him to this list of fighters, but I had Pacheco there, Munguia, and Billy Resendez.
When was Hamza Shiraz's last fight before then, too? Today, too?
A couple months ago.
So, see, like a lot of people are bitching, but he's been pretty active. You know what I mean? It's been less than a year since the Edgar win. And people also forget, like, he kind of robbed Carlos Adames. So he's still, like, is it that he's as good as we thought, or is Edgar had his moment in the sun against Canelo, and that was the peak of his career?
Good
With
call.
Adames moving up, that was my pick. He should fight Carlos Adames again.
Yeah. That's a very good fight. I like that fight. Alex said Matt and the gang, who is your personal favorite Australian boxer all time? If you don't have one, name the first one that comes to your mind.
Australian boxer of all time.
I
What's your
actually like
favorite?
George
What's your
Campbell
favorite? I
because
like George Campbell. That's a good one.
he's an entertaining guy. He fights everybody. You know, he had a little moment there, but he's a game guy. He's someone who's a solid opponent who you can put on paper.
Mm, I like
I
that.
was gonna say Joe Parker, but he's a New Zealander, right?
Yeah, he's a New
Yeah.
Zealander, but I mean, doesn't that I don't know, does that count? I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know if that counts. Here's
Nah.
what I'll say. This is my favorite. Boom. They call
Sky
her
Nicholson.
the cutie from Patootie, is what they call her. Not me, of course. I don't call her that. But yeah.
Future Miss Hearn.
Ebony Bridges was the old oh, and Shannon O'Connell. Shannon O'Connell
That was your
is,
old flame
yes, very much so.
before she
Shout
got
out
the
to Ebony,
chocolate
though.
brownies.
Caitlin Parker. Yo, they got a lot of decent female fighters, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, not
But
really.
now this dude's doing the Philly shell. He's like, come on, hit me, but they're not doing nothing.
Mario, I hadn't heard, but like, what did you think about the AJ situation today?
As far as the fight,
Yeah,
I thought it was
and did you
brilliant.
notice what me and my brother picked up on?
What's that?
It seemed like if you look right before the stoppage, right, somebody in the corner kind of stands up and gives what Matt is referring to as the nod, and then all of a sudden the fight was over.
I'll say this. That dude got hit super fucking flush to the point where if that was like him taking one, yo, that was like like at that point it's not a dive. You're just giving somebody a fucking shot at your
What
head.
do you say as his trainer when you get back to the locker room though? When you're like, dude, you had him, like you had him.
I don't even know if they go that route because it's like, did he? Or was that just like AJ and where he's at today? Like, I don't want to take any credit from Pranga because that uppercut he slipped in really
That's what I
well.
mean. He had AJ like.
He
I
had
think
AJ
we all
bad.
He
were
was in
in
trouble.
disbelief because we were like, "Oh my
Oh.
God, he's about to stop AJ in the first round." Good left hand
Exactly.
there by.
No, exactly. You're right. Exactly. You're right. It was so shocking to the point where I don't even know if I can accurately describe what happened. But here's the thing, right? Let's forget the how of it. Let's focus on what actually happened. And what actually happened was after two Fury fights trying to hype this AJ match, it couldn't be done. Nobody gave a shit. Here comes AJ with a performance that now I feel like sends that promotion on momentum and a track that it actually deserved from the very beginning. What they've lost in their prime and what this fight now represents beyond their primes is now starting to take shape as this narrative, as this storyline. And I'll be honest, I think AJ is the good guy. You know, Alex says it's a no-brainer. Of course he is, but yo, here's a guy in AJ fighting for his friends that passed, right? He's got emotional, sentimental, empathetic reasons for fighting on. As for Fury, he's just the antagonist. So this is like the perfect storyline.
Yeah, that is not how I read this at all.
When you're no longer the top two heavyweights in the world. So you're telling me you're not more excited to see the fight after that performance?
No, because I think AJ is going to get done worse than Wilder got done.
AJ is going to get done. Oh, and listen, okay, but remember, you're saying that based on.
And see, today I don't think it was his punch resistance more than he's not 100%. Something is wrong with his legs. He was very stiff. He was very awkward moving around in there. Even once he like had recovered and started the second round, he's gonna be too slow for Tyson Fury. The legs are not gonna be able to. And that's where the punch resistance problem is gonna present itself. Is because Fury's going to move at angles, and AJ, I don't care how much you train with Usyk and Papachenko and whoever. AJ is not anywhere near built physically like those guys. He's not going to be able to do what they do. He's going to be walking in molasses, and Fury's got just enough spring to take advantage of that.
Here's where I'm at with it, right? I don't think either of these guys are in their prime anymore. To me, that says that
No, absolutely not.
in order for them to be at their best, they have to be active. They have to be, competing. And so we're not going to get either of these guys in their prime versions that we had them. So then it boils down to how they show up on fight night. So when I see this matchup, I look at a guy in Fury who came back and took 2 relatively easy touch-ups, right? What did he learn from his fight last night? What did he gain from that fight? That was literally a glorified sparring session, whereas AJ might not have gotten the rounds in Mex, but he certainly showed the fortitude and that he has the willingness to get up and continue to fight. That's a huge
So here's my counter to that, though, right? Is what you just said about Fury was what we said when he first came back and was going to face Wilder the first time, and then what we said about him heading into the rematch with Wilder. He took 2 relatively soft touches fights, and that's the formula for Tyson Fury. Get yourself loose, get the rust off, get some live rounds in, get your reflexes going. So
well said.
Following his formula to the T.
That is a brilliant counter. And again, I'm not here to make you believe me. I'm not here to win a debate. This is where I'm at right now, and we're going to have to continue to watch and see how these guys move in the press conference and stuff like that to get the full picture. But you're absolutely fucking right. We have the data points to suggest that when Fury's back's against the wall and everyone thinks he's a fat, coked up loser, that's when he comes back and shows what he's really made of. So again, I point to these narratives that suggest different possibilities as opposed to prime AJ, prime Fury fighting. That's no longer what it was. And if it was that, I would be picking Fury for sure.
Here's what I'll say about this, though, Mario. Is no, we're not going to get them at their prime, right? But I think them both being active, getting some shakeouts in before they meet up, we're going to get the best available version of each guy that we could ask for at this point in their career.
Yeah, no. I'm more excited about this fight today, right now, after what we saw with AJ, right, than I am after even both of those Fury fights. And that's not to like point any blame or anything. It's just that I needed to see what AJ was left right after the car wreck. And your point about his legs could be right, but the fact that he at least got up shows me there is at least that resistance left, right? I'm looking for some of that with Earl as well, right? Because after the Crawford fight, I want to know that he's good. I want to know that he's back. I want to know that he can fight with his legs under him for 12 rounds or 10 rounds or however long this goes.
And that's just the thing, right? Like with Errol tonight, like I was telling Matt, because Matt was like, "Oh, all this has happened." I was like, "See," I said, but everybody keeps saying that and ignores that, like all that stuff happened prior to his fight with Ugas, and he looked great there. Like he had the momentary lapse, but it wasn't because he got caught flush with a shot that he literally got hit with his eyes down and his guard down and got sent to the ropes. But he destroyed Ugas that night. But
well said.
Is the ghost of Terrence Crawford in the ring tonight? Is the ghost of Fundora in the big moment going to be in the ring tonight?
Well said. Very good question.
Because there's always been so much on what Errol's showing and what Errol has left, but what does Tim have left at a top level, right? Because he's been stopped 3 times, versus guys that. I mean, I still don't consider Fundora really one of the greats. I think he just has this ungodly advantage. Once somebody, I mean, we've seen Fundora get slept before. You know what I mean?
No, this is an excellent point, Max, because so many people have talked about Spence. Nobody's talking about Tszyu.
And in that regard, too, yes, Spence looked bad, right? He got destroyed, but that was against the guy that people are saying is the greatest fighter of this era, potentially a top 5, top 10 guy all time. So this is what I told, like, I've been telling like Crawford fans, right? Like, if you're a Crawford fan, you kind of want Spence to, and Crawford is rooting for this, because guess what? If Spence comes out and looks bad, that Crawford legacy is gonna diminish a little bit. If Canelo comes out
Very
and
much
looks
so.
bad, then it's gonna go back to the point of, were your biggest wins just two guys that were past it, or were you that good?
Absolutely.
So for the
Alex asked
business
the
and
fight
the legacy of Bud
midnight.
Crawford, like, Spence got to look great tonight. Canelo's got to look great in October.
Let me
Um,
ask y'all a question. What Spence would you rather see tonight? The methodical beat you down, break you down Spence, or the run you over Spence?
he's got to be the same Spence that fought Sean Porter, because that's the kind of fight we're gonna have. I think we can all agree. I think we all are expecting Tszyu to blitz early on in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
What Errol has to do is land something solid, and he's got to create the doubt within the first arrest. He's got to put a punch on Tszyu that reminds him of those losses. But Tszyu, for the other hand, has got to put a punch on Errol that can bring up those feelings too. Like I said, we've at least seen Tszyu come back from a loss. We don't know what we're waiting on tonight.
Absolutely. Shout out to Justin, who said Mex really just don't like Bud. LOL. Then he said the ghost of Crawford lives with Mex since that faithful day.
It is. I
Yo,
was there live for it.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I want to ask, or I want to add to Mex's point, right? I think he's absolutely right in everything he said. And this might be asking too much of Earl. And so I don't want to make this seem like this is what I need from him, but I would love to see a tale of two fights from Earl. I'd love to see him box Tszyu because I know he can. And then I'd like to see at some point, after he's established the momentum, after he's taken the fight, then let's see some progression. Then let's see the
You
pace.
know,
That
and
that would show me a lot.
based off what we've seen from him, Mario, like, I've been watching tons of interviews, tons of podcasts he's done. He seems very aggravated at this point.
Yes, yes.
Like, he's and so, but I wonder, like, is that a bad thing? Is he gonna be trying too hard to prove a point that he walks into something, or is he gonna steamroll Tszyu? Because for me, Mario, this fight's gonna go one of two ways. It's gonna go really fucking good for Errol Spence, or it's gonna go really fucking bad really fast. I don't think there's gonna be an in between.
hey, bro, the body difference between Tszyu and Errol Spence at 160 pounds is crazy. Errol Spence looks rock solid, great shape. Tszyu had a small showing of abs, a little pudgy, but not as built as the truth was back there in the back scene as they showed. Shout out to everybody
And
tuned in. Shout out to everybody in the
and the
comments
honest
coming from the show.
question for you guys too is, we've been watching this sport long enough to know, like, the big thing I think that's creating doubt for us longtime fans with Arrow is the talk of retirement.
Mm.
You know, once you've got one foot out the door, it's easy for fighters, we've seen historically, to, when it gets tough and they've made all the money, it's easy to say, all right, I don't need this. You go ahead and bow out here. You know, and that's something that's a very valid question tonight.
Man, bro, this fight is terrible.
Yeah, no, it is.
This makes me mad at Fulton and Charlo.
I know, right? So bad.
Like, even though, like, the
Well,
Charlo
I don't know that you can
situation
be
is
mad
his
at
fault.
Charlo.
That's what I'm saying. The
I
Charlo
guess
situation
because it's
isn't
Australian.
his fault.
Yeah.
Because your background is your background. You can't really, do nothing now.
And it's like, what do y'all think he's gonna like stay in the country and start like a criminal enterprise? Like he's going for a fight and he's leaving.
Exactly. Like, you're gonna have tabs on him the entire time he's there.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
No
what could he
shit.
fucking possibly be doing?
Bro, but for Fulton to have his fight move up in weight and still blow weight.
I know, crazy. Steve
Insane.
Kim said it, dude. They can't. You cannot cater to those fighters anymore like that. I'm sorry.
No.
You got to be suspended. I mean,
No, he needs to
It's
go.
got to be like some sort of financial penalty or something.
yes,
You send him back to the
repercussions.
bottom of the card.
No, but like Martin said, like a fine, because the poor opponent fucking goes through hell to make weight and then gets left
Exactly.
standing at
Yeah,
the
he doesn't
altar
even-
on fight day. He just paid for an entire camp. He cut the weight. He did his job.
Send him the bill for camp.
You know,
Well
because
said.
these fights don't happen. They don't get paid. There's no like, oh well, here's your check anyways.
No, not at all, dude.
That's one thing I think they could take from UFC model though, especially for like a co-feature and a main event. Have a set replacement already ready.
Oh yeah, main event level guy ready to go.
Like I had read somewhere that Paulie was saying there was talks for him to replace Charlo, and I'm like, bro, you just got fucking demoralized and bare knuckle. I think we don't. And Paulie is one of my favorites, but like, bro, we don't need to see you anymore. I personally, I remember him on his podcast telling a story about him begging for Arturo Gatti to stop, and I'm like, man, you need to re-listen to how you felt about that because this is where you are.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yo, did y'all happen to see the Vargas bros win?
Yes.
I saw clips of the middle brother getting slung out the ring, and then he ended up
please stop
stopping
this fight.
dude.
Come on. They had the doctor in the corner, but they didn't stop it. I was really hoping. I don't need 3 more rounds of this. Mm-mm-mm. Mario, what do you think, though, man? What did you? I don't know if you got a chance to look at. They showed the back scenes. What do you think of Tszyu and Errol Spence's body at 160?
I'll be honest, Earl looks fucking like a machine. He looked crazy earlier. I'll be honest. Tszyu, he's not a guy that's ever like really come in like looking super jacked. But I'll be honest, he looks a little soft compared to Spence. And this is where I'm at. And I know very few people are here with me, and that's okay. But where I'm at is how much of, and this isn't to take away from Crawford at all, how much of the Spence fight was based on the fact that Spence was, out of his weight class, right? I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just asking. And I think
But
today
you're
we get
asking
a
a
chance
question
to
that
see that.
even Bomac said that, right? Remember, he said like
Exactly.
you
Yes.
let Crawford fill out and you hung around the weight too long. Like Bomac said this that he should have got Crawford when he was a fresher welterweight, when he was still a peaking welterweight because Errol had probably hung around too long. So this
Yes.
isn't like you taking away. This is you kind of re-emphasizing what Crawford's trainer said.
I just feel like it's an absolute it's a prevalent question. And if Spence shows up and looks fucking phenomenal, people shouldn't be shocked by it. They should say, "Oh, here's another reaffirmation of what happens when a fighter is not in his weight class. He's not himself. He does it like I don't know how many people have experience with cutting weight, right? I've done it one time at a pretty serious level when I was trying to win a $500 Biggest Loser contest. That was a 3-month contest. So the day of, I'm trying to burn as many calories as I can. It was fucking torture. It was hell. I could barely think.
It goes to the point of, remember, they went from a 158 to the full middleweight. And was that like, saying, nah, fuck that. I'm not going to, put my body through that weight cut.
I think 154 was never an option. I never thought it should have been an option for him being out 3 years out of the ring, too. He should have been at 160 pounds.
That's how smart fighters do it. That's how fighters do it. You know what I mean? It's about acclimating yourself. This idea that you have to jump into the fire because you're moving up, that sounds fucking nuts to me. It sounds so stupid. And no other sport would expect that. You don't draft some college kid in the first round and then stick them on the Yankees top 5 starters to begin the season. That's not the way development works.
I mean, but for the top of the heap, Mario, that's kind of how it works for them. Knowing you got to remember,
Yes,
before Bud, Earl Spence was on the rise to that point.
yes and no, though, Matt, because you and I both know, and you know sports way better than I do. You know, the MLB season, the NBA season, the NFL
No, he
season,
doesn't.
it's not the Chiefs just playing the best fucking teams. It's not the Yankees just playing the best fucking teams. The Dodgers don't just play each other like all the time. No, you have a schedule based on soft touches, harder touches, all those things. So for a boxer to say, hey, I'm moving up to 154, I'm moving up to 160, and then be expected to jump into, and especially when they're champion, they're like, hey, you're the WBO champion.
Yeah.
You got to jump up and fight the W. What? No, there's an acclamation thing that he is used to that I'm not. And so I don't know how I'm going to eat punches at this weight. I don't know how much punch resistance I'm going to have at this weight, what my speed looks like. So acclimating yourself to that is really getting yourself in the best version. So people that want to fight someone who's just moving up, right? Like people wanted Spence to fight fucking Fedora and all these crazy, like y'all are idiots. Y'all are idiots because you don't understand how much Spence is giving up to do that, right? This is just like the Australian fight. He gave this up. He gave up the home field advantage. He gave up the time zone. He gave up the good sleep. He risked the jet lag. All of that. That counts for something. And if you don't realize what that counts for, it's because you have not been around the highest level of boxing long enough to know that that stuff makes a difference.
Completely agree, bro. That was some fire points you made right there.
Yeah, man. I just feel like it's fucked up for people to demand so much from some of these guys sometimes.
But I think another part of it too, bro, especially nowadays, is a lot of the fighters are saying that, hey, people from X weight to X weight, we're all the same size anyway. What does it matter?
Yeah, that is a narrative. You're absolutely right.
And I feel like, especially like they say, what? I mean, pretty much from 35 to welterweight, about the same size. And then you can say anywhere above welterweight to about 68, it's about the same size guy. I mean, if anything, a 68 pounder might hydrate high, but I mean,
And think about this, like
Absolutely right.
all these fans that criticize and talk shit, like how many do you think have actually ever made weight?
No,
Like
Small
you guys
percent,
have made
like-
weight to the Border Wars,
less than 5%, honestly.
and y'all know what it's like, and that was literally for a 3-round amateur fight. I'm sure y'all kind of went through,
Hell.
some struggle. I see what my brother went through.
Yeah, bro. Listen, at that first fight against Keem, I did it all the wrong way. I tried to just continue to work out the way that I worked out, didn't cut any weight. And then with 2 weeks left, I had 18 pounds to go. You know what I mean? And so now I'm burning energy in a daily basis. That means that my body's not recovering the way it's supposed to. That means that the muscles I'm developing, the endurance that's coming along is not actually taking shape yet. And I could cause more hindrance to the developments I've made by pushing my body through those experiences of lack of water, dehydration. Listen, I have no experience at the top level trying to cut weight for the kind of money that they've cut. But at the same time, I can tell you from my very small experiences, it's fucking hell. So the fact that these fighters do that, and then you expect, oh, well, they're the same size, so they can go there. You're absolutely right, Matt. That is the narrative, and that is a wrong narrative.
Bro, and then you get those fights also that have a hydration clause on top of it. I imagine that's hell. Because you got to just make your weight, and then you get stuck within 10 pounds, so you can't even really replenish yourself. I'm pretty sure your brain's not even hydrated at that point. Yes.
And another point I want to talk about too, Mario, because you pointed out that like Tszyu looks pretty soft in the body area. Traditionally, right, that tells you that's going to favor Arrow too, because Arrow's
They're trying to hype him up.
Arrow's a body snatcher, so that could be a good sign for him.
That's what I just saw right there, bro. They're trying to hype him up as much as possible.
Well, listen, for what it's worth, this is the biggest fight of his career. Like this is his big you know, and again, like Mario pointed out, right? You're not really hearing people talk about Tim, but this is kind of make or break for Tim too. Like
It
he's
really is.
32 years old. If he loses tonight, if he gets stopped again,
I was about to say that.
like where do you go from here?
I was about to say that this is the biggest fight of your career at the worst possible time because it's do or die right now.
You're right.
And here's the intangible that I've seen. Right, I've seen Tim Tszyu accept defeat in a fight. Mario, we've seen him, retire in the stool. As bad as the Bud fight was, you never saw Errol Spence quit. You never saw him accept defeat. He fought, he went out as bitterly as it was. He went out on his shield. So how much of that lingers over Tim Tszyu?
Exactly.
Robert Garcia's dad, always the first person I always heard said it, and they call him the Big G. And he said, when you quit once, it just becomes easier to quit after that. You'll always quit when it gets hard. That's lingering in this fight as well. That's what makes this fight good. Is there's so much lingering over the fight.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Hey, and another thing, Tim Tszyu is also with a new trainer. No, he switched trainers for this fight.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Okay, sleeping already,
Bro. Mario, I'm surprised you're not with the fan bam for the fight tonight.
I feel like it's not even a fight because of that. But my
Yeah.
brother was
Hey,
out. My cousin had a party to go to, so we said, "Fuck it, we'll do it for AEW tomorrow."
Yeah.
Hey, Mario,
What up?
have you ever seen the back of the $20 bill?
You ever see the back of a $20 bill on weed?
Oh my God, I'm glad you got that, bro. Thank God. Our friendship was on the line right there. You don't even realize.
This fight,
What's crazy is that Dave Chappelle says he hated the movie. He said that he tried to make like an adult version of the movie, and they wanted him to make like a kid version of the movie, whatever that means. I know. It had like a comic book feel to it.
Bro, this fight is trash.
This fight is super trash. These guys have like
Don't
zero
even-
punching resistance.
Don't even read the scorecards. Just tell them to
Do
get
you-
the fuck out the ring.
Do you feel like Chappelle Show could work in today's environment?
Not even close. No way.
Absolutely not.
No way, bro. People fucking
think
lost
it
their
could
mind over the
because of
Kevin
who he
Hart
is.
shit. Nah, no way. That Kevin Hart shit was like picked apart.
Kevin Hart isn't like what Chappelle was.
Very, very fair point. Very fair point.
Like, I really feel like Chappelle would get the pass.
Do you think they could do the Chappelle Show today?
I don't even think it would be the fact that he gets a pass. I just think that he wouldn't care what people would say.
But here's, I think, why it would.
Yeah, they
fail,
can't even do Key
Mario.
and Bill. They can't even do Key and Bill in today's era.
Here's why I think it would fail Mario is because there's such a standard of the original that he could never match it.
And then there's no
Like-
Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, there's no charter, and I just think that people, because when's the last time you didn't watch the Chappelle Show on?
I've watched, I would say, like skits over the last couple of years for sure. Like I've seen like the Rick James one not too long ago. I saw the
Justin's
Prince
favorite
one.
is the Clayton Bigsby one for obvious.
Oh,
reasons.
the Clayton Bigsby one. It's fucking amazing. You know what my favorite thing was from the Chappelle Show? You are gonna laugh. It's the smallest thing, but I fucking lost it every time. Do you remember when they were ever in the club or they were doing
This
like
one.
freestyles and the guy that would do the
the
dance
Tupac-
would just be in front of the camera like this?
Oh
yeah. Doing the robot and shit.
Yes, dude, that guy made me lose my shit every fucking time. That was genius shit. Like that
Bro.
kind of comedy is just genius to me.
I want to
No,
know
my
what
favorite too, remember was like he came out the gate so hot when he did was it like the Jetta commercial where the chick's dancing and he's like, "Come on, titty." He's like, "I wish that was my mom."
Oh yeah.
bro. I was so disappointed with like SNL. I didn't have a moment for that dude to pop out in like a dance scene when Chappelle was hosting him. Just
Oh, I
you just see
know. And they did the
Oh my God.
Chappelle because remember it was the Walking Dead whenever that guy kills everybody and they
yes.
redid that
When
scene
he
with
vegan.
Chappelle characters. Bro, that guy should have just popped out.
Mario, did you see the game versus YG?
Bro,
Why was that
what
even a
the
versus?
fuck happened with the game? Was he on crack?
Bro, he chugged a bottle of Don Julio.
Bro, chugging
He
a
was
bottle of Don
drunk.
Julio and then thinking you're gonna be fine is wild.
Bro, people
Who did he
say
go
he
against
won.
next?
YG.
YG.
YG. It was YG.
And low-key, I mean,
Crack.
because I've heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's because you're young," but like, bro, I'm the same age as all y'all, and I feel like YG had more memorable bangers to me.
Honestly, I think I don't think you're wrong. I think the game is he's got to be respected for what he did for the West Coast at that time during the West Coast era of rap. But bro, everybody made his career. His best songs, he doesn't even have the best verses on none of it. They're all 50. They're all Eminem. They're all Dr. Dre created. Like that boy
Wayne
don't have
Gaines.
no shit.
The game is like Rick Ross, bro.
The Wayne track.
Yes, the game is like Rick Ross.
You don't
Absolutely.
got no good song that don't have a feature on it.
No, Dreams was a good one, and that was a really underrated song.
No, you're talking about what was that song with the game and Lil Wayne? It was like the Blood song.
Oh, One Blood.
Blood the fuck up. All right.
But that song Dreams he had, he was like, Aaliyah had a dream, Left Eye had a dream. That's an
Oh,
underrated
yeah.
song of his. But
That
that's
was
probably
an
like
underrated song.
the
But that's
only
one
standing-
song. Like outside of that one song, what does he have?
Well, that's why I said I felt like YG had more on him. But then again, like what's
It's
YG?
like when Cash Money went out there without Lil Wayne.
So I was gonna say, but what's YG's solo song by himself?
Game is not in. I'm going in. The game. It's Wayne. I'm going in.
Yeah, no, the game is.
It's
not
Lil Wayne, Young Jeezy.
It's
Lil Wayne,
Jeezy,
Young Jeezy,
uh,
and Drake.
You got Headbutt right here on the
First
sheet.
off, when Drake.
Yeah, bro, this fight was ass, bro.
Yeah, this was an ass fight.
But anyway, see, that's what I'm saying. The Mario Matt, like, what is YG's like
Cut your hair like
solo
that.
banger with no feature? With now that you think about
Yeah,
it.
but that's the
Is it
thing is when
easy
you
to
bring
do
it
that?
to Max, but that's the thing is when you bring it to the verses, right? It's all about the presentation. I don't think a guy like Game is cut for that shit. Honestly, I thought. Well, honestly,
I don't know.
you telling me that I figured YG would have smoked his ass.
Won?
Who's saying the game won?
No, the game
That's
and
what I've seen
YG
online.
in their verses yesterday. They said the game won. Snap,
Bro.
I mean, it wasn't as bad. as
Hey, the
Tszyu.
game won the game of
You do it
not
like this,
dying from drinking too much. That's what he won. He won his life last night. That's what he won.
Mario, what could be more lopsided than B2K versus Pretty Ricky?
Oh my
Like-
god.
Like, what did B2K really have for even just the Blue album?
Bro, and
Okay,
then Pretty
I want you
Ricky
to
didn't
understand,
even play
Mario,
all the hits.
That one album is why, like me and a majority of the people I know, are
Who set that up? Right, bro. I hope B2K didn't set that up. I hope Pretty Ricky set that up just to get a layup.
Hey, but Pretty Ricky would fuck
'Cause
up
that wasn't even
B2K. Pretty Ricky would have fucked up B2K, but that doesn't mean because B2K had that one
No,
hit,
they
and I'll be
did,
honest,
though.
that
It
might
happened
have been
already.
bigger than any one Pretty Ricky song. Maybe. I'm not saying
That happened already.
Pretty Ricky. Yeah,
It happened already, bro.
They had the verses already.
No. I'm just saying. No. Yeah, I remember it happened, but I'm just saying like that was
I
always
don't know,
a
man. Look,
situation where
the Blue album came out, Mario, and then all of a sudden I was a father.
Damn. No, that's not true. Omarion. You've never seen the Icebox video. You never
Mario,
seen
what's
the
a
Icebox
good
video.
versus? What's a good versus that hasn't happened?
I'm not saying he could never dance. I'm saying the way he dances now
It's a good question. No. He's saying what versus is good that hasn't happened. I could pick anybody.
Yeah, you can pick anybody.
You know what? I would really, really want to see how Eminem's music stacks up to like someone like Jeezy or someone who had like bangers, right? Because everybody always says Eminem don't get played in the club, right? Everybody always says Eminem's he don't. I know, but what is it? How does it match up though? Like on a stage, them dudes performing. I'm sorry, I feel like Eminem could bring a certain performance that other rappers can't. But it would be interesting to see. I think.
He's sweating. Yeah, Joseph's over there pacing back and forth and shit, like he's about to
big
walk
moment
out.
for me.
Oh shit,
Bro, look at Tim
Hey,
Tszyu, bro.
Mario,
He looks fucking
has
bitch,
Matt-
bro.
nervous, bro.
Has Matt ever told you the story of Canelo Mayweather, of the aftermath of that fight?
No.
No, I did when we kicked everybody out of the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You did tell me that.
And
Yeah,
I kept their beer.
you got to. You got
He
to.
is a home. That's a whole move.
That's that's where I'm from. That's the era
I'm
I'm
gonna be
from.
right back.
If you brought beer, yeah, make sure you put it down. Hey, I was gonna say which one of y'all is gonna pee on pee with the mic
Yeah,
on
on
first.
stream.
Yeah, I did
Probably
that
me
like the
again.
first 4 times that I fucking used them.
I did it on Matt's live like a month or two ago.
Yeah, I just forget. Yo, I wonder how SPM would do on verses. Like, I wonder if he still has stage presence, like the ability to rock.
If now, like, is he gonna have a fair chance though?
Yeah. No. They let him fucking go out there and fucking do it. Like, you know what I mean?
No, but what I mean
let's
is
say that
what could you get an objective crowd? Because
that's what I'm
I
saying.
think he could dominate some people.
But wait. But see, you got to hear the question though, because I'm saying, let's say we could Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, everybody's memory at that concert, but it's the SPM now, right? So he's out of jail, hasn't performed in fucking years, decades. Like, can that guy go out and rock a versus? I don't know.
I think so.
He's got the
because
material.
you
He's
have
got
to
the material.
And you have to remember, so he's not. He comes. His last interaction is a time when shows were shows. Mario, you've been to a lot of shows, I'm sure. Shows nowadays are not.
I see
what they
zero
used to
15
be.
times.
So that's what I'm saying though. But those old school shows versus today, like they don't do it like that. So
I haven't
think
been
he
to
would
a
bring
show in a long
special
time.
blend. He would bring a special blend of something that I think would help him. Now I will say though, like OT puts on a pretty good show. He puts on like a really
You seen
throwback type of
OT
show.
live?
Yeah, we met him and everything.
Yo, that's
Oh,
fucking
I have a video of him
sick.
promoting my fight.
Oh, I remember you showed that to me. I do remember y'all telling me. I'm sorry, I smoked too much.
Yeah.
Yo, that's sick. I wonder
If we won
what
the
it would be
title.
like to see SPM and OT like on stage together. Like,
Well, so that's what's funny is, and I can't, you know, I'm not so shocked that it happened, but like that was who put him on.
what you be?
Like he was doing a bunch of stuff with Dope House before he blew up on TikTok. That's how I first heard of him. Was listening to one of those interviews with him, where they call him from jail, and he was like kept talking about this kid Mexican OTs. That's how
doing what with Dope House though? Like with who?
He would do like freestyles with the daughter with Carly. Yeah.
Oh no Carly. Shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like there's a ton of stuff. Like he was young. He was
Hey, real talk. What'd you think of his daughter for real?
Like rap wise?
Yeah. Like as an artist.
Not great. I mean, just being honest. Like
yeah.
She had the one that she did really good, like singing wise, where I think it was like Baby Bash and maybe like Low G on it. I can't remember.
I remember that. Yep.
She just doesn't have the delivery. The brother, the youngest brother, though, because the oldest brother, like he's garbage. But they have a younger brother. He's actually pretty good. He's decent. I just don't know that I would use that name. You know what I mean? I just
yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get very much. That's like David Benoit wanting to wrestle still as a Benoit. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, did I ever tell you Logi's like my non-blood related cousin?
nice.
Yo, if my grandma, his mom were, or his
And you're
grandma
still the
were
best rapper in
mods.
your family.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. There's a
Fuck.
clip for you.
That was nasty work. That was nasty work.
Oh, hey, we're walking already.
Oh shit, here we go. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Tszyu does look nervous as all hell. Oh shit, yeah, he looking nervous as hell. Yo, he looked like he's like, hey, do one of y'all want to walk out first though, like ahead of me?
Bro, imagine
That's a fire ass robe
you
though.
bring fight to your country and you're the B-side walking first.
Didn't even think of that
Right in
till
your
you
home
said it.
country.
Didn't even think about it till you said it.
Arrow should come out to that song, walk in your trap, take over your trap.
Yo, mic check.
Yeah, you sound good.
Put that over.
Yeah, I was a little loud, but you're good.
I had it too close to my mouth.
Right there.
Damn. Hey,
Hey, look, we did it perfect.
bitch.
Should make you.
Oh.
You better fall asleep. I seen you.
Yo, shout out to everybody tuned in, everybody in the comments. Like or share the show.
Oh man.
Man, don't even want to put you on camera. Hey, man, he's ugly. Y'all know
Fuck.
love. He's ugly. And he's old. And I set this up real quick. Oh my God, guys.
Mario, this is either going to be a really good situation or a really good clip.
Yeah, you think so? Hey, I'll be honest. I think I got one for that AJ, bro. I fucking lost my fucking mind. I think Alex got scared.
I was watching you, bro.
Oh, you did? Oh shit. Yeah, bro. I kind of crashed out a little bit. I was shocked, bro. He got knocked down. I was like, oh my God. Because all I could think was, damn, there goes the fucking fight. There goes the fear. Like, how many people right now are ready to just make that red?
Bro,
And that's gone.
it was
So I
like
freaked out.
watching
I freaked
Ruiz all
out.
over again.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
I was sitting at home and I was like, oh my God.
No, bro, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I was freaking out.
Bella's always on the move, bro. Walking first and nasty.
The Phoenix.
That is,
He's definitely got mom spaghetti
No,
all
bro.
over him.
y'all don't even get it. Y'all don't even get it. Remember, this is what Bud walked out to. Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, remember Bud came out to lose yourself.
we all sound so stupid. Oh,
They're playing the fight of Spence and Crawford in the background.
Yeah.
Working at
He's like, what the fuck?
bro, he does not look like ready. He doesn't look dry, but in his face, he's like, holy shit, here we go.
Is that 8
Look,
Mile?
he's like telling him, like, it's going to be fine. Just do what we planned. Look at him.
That's what I'm saying, Mario. People, this is going over people's heads. This is what the same song that Bud walked out to.
Max, you could pull that
Oh,
back
shit.
just a bit.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
My bad.
Pull that
Yeah,
in
this
back.
is the same song that Bud walked out to when he fought Arrow.
Was it?
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
he came out with Eminem to Lose Yourself.
Oh shit,
This is a
bro.
long
Eminem,
rewatch.
Eminem about
This
to
is-
be
this is-
the.
This is psychological warfare right here.
This is psychological warfare, champ. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Jessica Castillo said Joseph is loud as hell. She
Shout out to the
knows.
mod.
She knows.
Shout out to the mod.
What up, kid? Nice to see you.
Bro,
in chat.
by the way, Matt,
Jessica
that
was late part of several fight parties back in the day.
bro, Matt,
By
that
the
San
way, you're
Diego
late, bro.
Comic-Con
This live started a long
bullshit.
time ago.
Did you see the announcements, Matt?
Oh, but it didn't spill. Yes.
Dropping beer on my carpet, man.
They were not
It's all right. Canelo
great.
shapes his hands
I
the
thought
proper
we were
way.
gonna get way more than that.
What announcements?
So Ryan Gosling, Ghost Rider, I love that. No X-Men. They brought out the X-Men that are going to be playing in Doom. Doom Robert Downey Jr. did his voice, gave some ominous, like, you're gonna have to choose sides message. We got a new Black Panther. I don't know if you fuck with the Alien franchise, but he was in that last Alien Romulus, which is actually a really good film. And so yeah, but that's it. That's all we got. I was hoping we were gonna get the black kid from Stranger Things to be Black Panther.
I was disappointed with Ghost Rider.
Really? Oh man, I like the idea of Ryan Gosling playing him. No?
I don't think his voice and acting personality is gonna fit the idea of Ghost Rider, the person that's supposed to be Death in the Marvel
How
universe.
old were you when Dark Knight came out? Like high school, middle school?
You what?
Well, I said how old were you when Dark Knight came out? Can you hear me?
Oh, what happened? No, hey, no,
Yeah,
goddamn
so
late,
we
man.
got new Ghost Rider. It's gonna be Ryan Gosling.
Your internet is down.
This has been like a thing that Ryan Gosling's been actually trying to do for a while, like Ryan Reynolds, who had this idea for Deadpool that he wanted to push. So does now Ryan Gosling, who came to Marvel and Kevin Feige with a set of comics that they wanted to derive the films from. So it's set, I think, to be a trilogy, or that's what the rumors say. They didn't announce anything other than he is playing Ghost Rider. What song is this?
It is an indigenous statement from Errol Spence, who has embraced that culture. Archie Roach sings into the reef. One of the best welterweights in modern boxing. Returning today at middleweight and on the other side of the world.
So, from what I understand, this is Archibald William Roach, who was an Australian singer-songwriter and Aboriginal activist, often referred to as Uncle Archie. He was a Guttatamera. I'm sorry, I butchered that, but I'm not going to do any better, I promise you. And Bundjalung elder who campaigned for the rights of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. His wife and musical partner was singer Ruby Hunter. So that's the music that Earl Spence. I figured that's what happened, champ. No deal, no big geep. Just, whenever it jumps back on, I'll be right sure. But what was I gonna say? I was making a point. I forgot. Oh yeah. So that's what he came out to. So here's the thing. Who wins the psychological warfare if that is psychological warfare? I think it's Earl Spence because all Tszyu did was troll him with his song choice, and it looked like Earl Spence was very considerate in his choice to use as far as the songs related. But we are both in the ring. Got to get through these DraftKings sponsored ads, but Jessica says, haha, at Matt, do y'all have Vex? He needs that Starlink, Jessica. That's what he needs. Ours just went out 2 a minute ago. Oh, shit. So it's probably like a thing y'all got. Damn, that sucks, dude. We've been having trouble with our Wi-Fi too, but it actually just recently got better. But for us, it's usually the heat in my area of Texas. Here we go, guys. Here we go. They are in the ring, ready to do their thing. Destination New South. Yo, if you are watching on YouTube, X, IG, or Twitch, please hit that follow. Please hit that sub. We are here. Oh, there's Matt. We are here Monday through Thursday. Matt, you there?
Yo.
Okay, I got you. All right. Hey, I'm catching y'all's.
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, I'm catching y'all's TV a little bit in the back.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, he can hear us. Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear Max?
Yeah, I can hear Mex. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. Let's see. Oh shit. All right.
Yeah, because right now we just have the main computer going, and then we'll add the earpieces if I need it.
Just a heads up, I'm catching a little bit of y'all's broadcast.
TV?
Yeah, a little
Oh,
bit.
the computer?
The TV.
Yo, turn TV down.
I like how they kind of make it seem like lose outside of us.
Hey, we're good now?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
They put
Great.
26-0 in Australia.
Yeah.
Bro, what an unfortunate time for that to happen. What song did he come out to?
Dude, he came out to, and this is what I was going to tell Mex, dude. He won. If this was a whole psychological game, he won. He came out to Archibald William Roach, who's an Australian singer-songwriter and Aboriginal activist. The song sounded really dope. It was like kind of like a singer-songwriter type beat, you know?
Good or bad? I don't think
But it like had like this deeper meaning and shit. So it's like, you know, one of them had this like weak ass troll, and the other one came out to some actual serious shit. So I don't know. Yo, is Zoo? Oh, never mind.
Okay, we're back fully on. Oh, Mario, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, Mario. The man is back. We are back. It is here. Errol Spence Jr. has returned.
36 years of age, 159 pounds, 5'9", 1.5 inches. Or I'm sorry, 1.5 inches. Yo, I think the gear looks sick. That's like super, super sick. I love it. It's a good color scheme. Looking like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. The champ. That means the champ. Let's go. Let's go, Dallas. Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go. DF
The
Dub.
fighters touch gloves.
I mean,
All right, round
everybody
one, here we go.
returns.
let's go
To that
DF
corner.
Dub. I mean, D-Town, D-Town.
Zoo on the left side of your screen, Spence on the right. Round one.
Damn, y'all are ahead of me.
We got the good hot spot on now. That's why we're ahead.
Yeah.
We are at 250.
Yo,
round
shout out
number
to
one.
Arrow, Mario. You catch the Harlem Heat trunks?
Yeah, no, they're sick. Fire. That's what I was saying. Yo,
Errol
that
Spence working his
pyro
jab here.
is so awesome. They have to have that every time now.
So far, looking good on
Ooh.
his feet here, Spence.
He let that left go really.
Tszyu comes in with a jab here, but he seems very anxious.
I feel like Arrow's balance right now isn't looking the greatest. It looks a little awkward. Southpaw versus Orthodox, though, so it's going to be about the foot battle.
Spence on the back foot here. Rotating to the right side. Not a very big ring here as Spence misses to the body. But looking good with the jab. Popping it out at least. Good to hear Paulo Malignaggi on the cans tonight. Paulie calls out the back leg of
Arrow's
Spence.
kind of like overreacting with his hands, though. Good
left
right,
hand.
good left hook from Arrow. He's working that body here. And he's just kind of taking it. He's telegraphing those body shots, though. And Tim's just kind of taking them.
Tszyu not really throwing right now. Kind of pity patting and just touching Errol Spence.
Good left hand again for Arrow.
There's a hook from Tszyu. Good combination from
Arrow
Errol
letting the
Spence.
hands go early.
You know, Mex talked earlier about, or Matt did about, the look in Tszyu's eyes. You got to wonder, is he maybe going to be a little shell shocked until he gets, really tagged? That's the thing. Ooh, and a nice left from.
And Errol Spence gets caught with a right hand. He's hurt. He is hurt. Off balance is Errol Spence as he works backwards. Errol Spence throws a jab here. He needs to hold.
Uh-oh.
Errol Spence seems to gather his feet here.
Yeah,
Mario
I don't
is
think
there,
he
28
is.
seconds. He seemed
He
to
was
have
clipped. I don't know if he
lapse
was
right there.
hurt. He was clipped. I don't know if he was necessarily hurt.
He had like a moment. He did the same AJ earlier.
It wasn't hurt. It was kind of the thing that happened against Ugas, right? Got clipped, not looking.
Got clipped.
Hit with
Yeah.
a flush shot.
I think you're right. We're gonna have to wait to see the replay though.
But now he knows he needs to stay honest here and focus on his opponent. Bro, oh my God. Wait, everybody's reaction.
I don't think that there's a.
Look, watch this. Here's the replay.
I don't think there's.
Mario, this is why they say
I
protect
don't-
yourself at all times.
Yeah, but I don't see him that he was hurt. He got hit clean, but look, he got a little off
Yeah,
balance.
that's what I'm saying.
Reset
That
himself
was like a push. The
It was a
first one, I
flash
mean,
for sure.
and then he got hit with something in the back of the head. It looked like to me that's really that punch right there threw him
Outside
off.
of that, though, Arrow looked pretty good right there.
I thought so. I thought Earl did really good work. I thought Tszyu was a little hesitant at first, but maybe this will give him, the confidence he needs.
Oh, Errol coming out aggressive in this round here.
And that's what I wondered is Arrow trying to prove a point, but will that backfire on him? Because he's overreaching with that left a lot of this time.
Yeah, he did that from the
And
moment
that's kind
he
of how he
stepped
ended up
out
getting
there.
caught with that right hand.
Errol Spence still working the jab here well. Tszyu lands a right hand behind the head a little bit. Yeah, he's doing a lot of reaching, not really stepping into his shots.
Spence is reaching way too much for my liking right
hand,
now.
as we say that.
The left hand Mario doesn't seem to be coming off fluid right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't love how many times Tszyu has landed, even these little pity pat shots to the back of the head.
Oh, Goes again for the uppercut to Tszyu, and he just misses. Good body shot from Spence. With a wide hook, he needs to be careful. Body shot, 1-2.
Errol needs to get back like what he's doing right now. Get back to the jab. He's getting a little too left hand happy, and he's leaving himself open for some counter.
Very
Oh,
much so,
nice
especially
for
for
right
that
hand.
right hand from Tszyu. It's like the way
Ooh,
he
another
angles
right hand.
off after especially after the way he's letting go of that left. It's so weird the way he's
Errol
letting
just
go.
kind of like lunging in, doing
That's
some
what he's
just
doing.
weird,
He's
like,
lunging
looks
in
like
with it.
Keith
That's
when he fought
exactly what he's
Fundora.
doing. He's leaving himself in a position to get caught. That's exactly what happened in that other round or in the last round. Oh man, I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm just tripping. And it just looks like he's getting clipped just in the
He's
back of
getting
the
tagged a
ear.
bit.
Oh, stiff shot from Spence.
Errol Spence is landing some good body work here. I like his one up and down 1-2 that he's throwing. Again, right there, a good little 3-punch combination that he finishes to the body. But he's overreaching with that left hand.
Good left hand from Spence right there, though, right down the middle.
You got to look at concern on Tszyu.
And a lot of people seem to feel like, Mario, that the longer this fight goes, the more that'll play into Spence's hands.
Better knock the thrust up.
Agreed.
Spence now having a little more bounce in his movement here, but not as strong a feet you want him to have.
No, but that's what he needs to do. He needs to get on his toes and box right now. He's been
I
trying
agree.
I think he's been trying to be the bigger man, and he's got to remember he's in a new weight class. We talked about earlier how he was a bigger, almost an overgrown welterweight. So he's got to get on his toes and fight almost like the smaller man right now.
You know what the thing is too, Mex, is that Tzyu's biting a lot. Like if I'm Spence here, I'm being a little more methodical. I mean, I appreciate fighters letting their hands go very much, but Tszyu is biting on everything he throws.
Yeah, and I think honestly,
Faint
he's
come over
kind
the
of
top.
the nerves have settled for Errol though too.
I agree.
I think the first 2 rounds because he was throwing a lot here, and I think he's kind of settled in. Because if you notice, he landed those good shots, and then he got on his right there. He gets on his toes a little bit, and then he's starting to land more flush.
You're right, though, Mario. Tszyu is kind of reacting to everything that Spence is doing, whether it's a punch or just moving.
Yes.
Third round here. I don't like what he's doing right here. Yeah, I don't like the fact that Spence lunges in and just kind of reaches for the body, bending down, straight down.
I mean, it definitely looks like good form tackling, at least.
Yes. Oh, and now Tszyu loses some foot in here. Errol Spence still reaching a little too much with that left hand.
Yeah, the left doesn't look very comfortable at all.
Good inside work here from Spence. Wrap up.
Oh, good left hand
shot from Spence. But Tszyu continues to march forward.
He's spamming that left in a way that I just don't think is.
He's starting to look like the old Spence here, though. He's slight head movement. He's working on the inside, throwing them body shots, ripping them.
Yeah.
But still not the normal pop yet. You don't see the power.
Well, the thing is, he's reaching, so that's why it's like arm punches. That's why they don't look comfortable. That one good left hand he landed was from the hip, and it showed a difference when it landed.
Errol breathing out of his mouth here. They show the body shot stat line here. Spence Jr. obviously up, but he needs to be smarter defensively as he works in the box here on the inside. Good ref right here too. He's been out of the way, keeping him working.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Body
and a good
shots
left hand from
landed
Errol Spence.
4, 6, 4, total for 14 Spence. In 2 of those rounds, Tszyu landed 0 body shots. And those are going to pay dividends. See how the arm is coming around, dude. That's fucking bullshit because it's intentional for sure.
Yes.
And I get there inside, beautiful, teeing off with that left now.
But Mario, as every pro says, if the ref's not calling it, you keep going.
True.
Ooh, good left hook from Tszyu in the clinch here. And then lands a right hand as well. Got 15 coming
Wow.
left in the
Yeah,
round.
that right hand stiffed him a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
I think Errol kind of tried to heat it up a little too early into this point of the fight. I think he still needed to just, let these 3 rounds be able to just work them kinks out. Tszyu is just following him around. He should be able to keep him at the end of his jab.
No, I agree.
It just work. Shake it out. Shake out. Just shake out.
He's already not enough.
Mm-hmm. And you guys got it through 3 rounds.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. Mex's thing, it has an echo.
Oh, I don't think I'm on.
Oh, there it is.
My bad. I was just yelling at the mats.
Hey, you don't
Yo.
start talking either.
I don't know, man. Tszyu looks awfully tired right now. I mean, more than
Errol doesn't look the greatest, Mario, but Tszyu looks a little worse.
I was gonna say that. I don't know. And it's not that he's fighting bad. It's I don't know. Yo, that pyro, I'm a mark for it every time.
It's got to be hot in there, right?
Gotta be.
They're lighting off pyro every round, every fight.
Gotta be.
Errol just lifted his leg after a body shot.
That's working. Tszyu let his hands go a little bit more here in this round.
Yeah. That was a nice little
I think they call that
stabbing
low.
straight to the body.
Yeah, they call it low. Spence acknowledges it, and they move on. Uppercut Spence there from the right hand.
So I'm like a good 6 seconds behind y'all.
Ooh, a good left hand from Spence. These guys are kind of going back and forth here, Mario.
Especially in this round, for sure.
Ooh. See Mario right there. Spence has to be careful from that hook from Tszyu as he's reaching in with that left.
You're absolutely right.
Ooh.
And he's not lunging like he was at all, but it's it's just timing. That's all it comes down to.
Yeah. That's why I was saying I feel like he started to heat it up in round 3 unnecessarily, and like he should have paced himself more. Ooh,
Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking. I appreciate him throwing the punches. I do. He's letting it go. That's great. But I mean, Tszyu is just biting. It's like set something up. See if you can catch him with something big.
Tszyu starts to land here a little bit more here.
Ooh,
reset. Going down
that was a very aggressive angle that Tszyu just took, and then lands a beautiful body shot followed by a left. Yeah, Spence is smiling through it, but he got landed on.
Yeah. Ooh, but a good body shot from
I think
Tszyu throws another.
I think Tszyu has sapped the momentum in this round for sure.
Yes.
Rolled that punch well. Beautiful body shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's taking that angle on that right hand of the body to the solar plex. He's taking that perfect angle on Spence.
Yes. Spence needs to step back.
Yes.
Just a slight step back to get out of range of that. As Tszyu landing beautiful shot here. A good round for Tszyu.
You sound a little far off, champ.
But yeah, good round for Tim Tszyu here.
That's a good. That mic sounds really good, dude.
Thank you. I was really
didn't
hoping it was gonna sound good.
It
I
didn't
was
come
super
with.
nervous about this.
It didn't come with any. Let me show you.
It came with like magnetic clips and little soundproofers, and then just extra clips and a charger. Tim Tszyu looking a little more composed in his corner.
Did it come with one of these?
No.
So these are like super cheap on Amazon. This is just a magnet, and you throw it over like a necklace, and it
But
just and then it just pulls in. So you could have it right up to your neck without it doing shit. Bro, why Nikita look like Tom Holland? Like a sad Tom Holland.
here we go. Round starts as they clean up some water in the corner.
Butt asleep.
Ooh, good jab from Spence. Good answer from Tim Tszyu, though. Seems like Tim Tszyu has kind of found the timing of Spence.
Well, and he's winning the foot battle. He's got his foot outside of Errol's foot. Look at it.
Yes.
And that's making a difference.
And it's been the case. Yes. You know, Spence has never really, concerned himself all that much with the foot placement, but against orthodox fighters. But in this fight, it feels like he's giving Tszyu an unnecessary advantage. Body shots are being dominated by Spence.
It seems like the Errol Spence that I brought up earlier that's trying to just run him over. And Tim Tszyu is not being run over.
Well said.
But like I said, as we get later into this fight, how much are these body shots going to play into it?
I think it
How
will.
much is it going
I
to
think
take
it
out of
will.
Tszyu?
And not for nothing, but Tszyu's face is looking more and more beat up.
Yeah.
All I know is that as a fighter, when scar tissue and cartilage and all that heals, it becomes easier and easier to break. Oh, that was Echo.
Just got out of it. My bad.
Oh shit. Man, they're doing nice work on the inside, dude.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of back and forth here.
This is a good bounce back round for Errol, though.
Yeah, Errol switch stance for a second. Not back in the southpaw.
This is a good round for Spence, though. After Tszyu seemingly
Max, I think you have an echo again. Ooh, nice body shot from Spence, though, dude. I like the way that he is throwing that same punch that seemed a little unnecessarily risk-taking, but the way he throws it to the body, he's getting extra torque on it.
Tszyu's not punching as hard as I think a lot of us thought he was going to be hitting.
No, I agree.
He's landing clean shots for sure.
But I'll be honest, he's taking Spence's shots a little better than I thought he would, too.
Oh, yeah.
Spence cannot give him that open right hand.
I feel like this is a fight, too, Mario, where like it's kind of at any moment going to end.
Oh, yeah. You can feel a tension building for sure. I mean, look, chat, his face is beat to hell, bro.
Yeah, he's getting beat up. It's a very game.
Goes that one right there. It's that shot. You can't keep giving him that shot. All right, round 6. I got 248.
Oh, yeah, we're ahead.
Yeah, I think it's like 5, 6, maybe 7 seconds, something like that.
Which is crazy how we went down and jump up on a hot spot and we get ahead somehow.
I know. We were like exact same time.
Yeah, shout out Vega for the hot spot. Fight party almost died before it started.
Bro. That eye looks like it's swelling on Tszyu.
Definitely see a lot of rust from Spence here, though.
Sure. I think it should be expected though. And I think that me expecting him to have more punch resistance should have been like I shouldn't have expected that either. But to be fair, styles make matchups, and Tszyu is awkward enough, clunky enough that it's tough. It's tough to fight a guy with his style. He's having some success right now, though.
Another warning for a low shot.
Yeah, I thought that was a little cheap. Not Spence. I mean, the ref. I mean, yeah, it might have been a little low, but just grazing.
Ooh, Tim Tszyu landing some good shots here.
Yeah, he is. This is a good
Why
round
is
for
he
him
letting
so
his
far.
hands go?
This has been a good round for him. All of a sudden, I'm starting to notice how much more tired Spence looks.
Oh, see, Spence. You need to be careful doing that.
He's letting him tee off in those positions, bro. Why not keep him at the end of your jab? Why are you staying there? I don't understand him sometimes. I really don't.
Especially because he's just going to follow you around.
Exactly.
He's not going to cut that ring.
And it's like, why do you have to exchange in those moments? Like, why not be methodically defensive like he used to be, honestly? Oh, nice stab to the body. I got 10 seconds left until the 6th.
Errol Spence just has to be really, really careful, bro. Like we've been saying all night, just don't overreach with that left hand. Because Tim Tszyu was starting to time that up.
And what's funny is, though, when he's timing or when he's methodically attacking the body, that's specifically Tszyu's right side, with that same shot, it's working. But anywhere else he throws it, he's leaving himself unnecessarily open for a big punch right here. Again, another one. Look at that. And that's like at a range that Spence should not be being tagged at. That should be the range he owns. What is that? What's going on with that lady?
I think it's just his mom or something, a wife maybe looking away.
Okay.
But Tszyu's head is welted up.
Yeah, bro. That's what I was saying. It's like a weird, it's like a weird welt. It's like the size of the glove. Like, like on Meet the Parents when he fucking spikes the volleyball and it leaves the imprint. I bet it says Everlast across his foot. No, I'm just playing.
Tszyu's about to turn it up here, I think. I think he's about to really pick the pace up.
Oh, nice left with Spence. See, now Spence is starting to. $239 to $207 through 7 rounds. The hell through 7? Oh, that was an active count. That was in favor of Tszyu.
Crazy how they haven't showed an unofficial scorecard.
I didn't even think of that until you just said it right now. Weird. Very weird. Y'all saw that Tszyu said there was no testing for this fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Australia.
Yeah. The Down Under. Is that
What is this
that
camera
good?
angle?
Dude, what is this camera angle? Hey, have you ever wanted to know what it's like to be 14 feet tall and sit corner? Well, here you go. If you ever wanted a volleyball or a tennis referee's chair in the second row,
There's no better angle than Sec B row 15. Oh, it's
then
Tszyu lands the right hand.
the Joe Cortez special chair. Y'all remember when Joe Cortez thought he was going to revolutionize the sport with this volleyball referee? Excuse me. Yeah, Tzyu's not biting as much anymore.
Oh, no. It seems like he is getting more in control of this fight as it goes on.
Yeah. And that's not to say Spence isn't showing stuff. I mean, the way he was utilizing his jab just a minute ago, right? And taking the space and letting him follow into the left, right? Leading Tszyu into the left as opposed to trying to find it. That's where I think he's going to hurt Tszyu.
But you
And
got through 7.
I think it could easily be right now 4-3 Tszyu.
Mm-hmm. I like to agree with that. I feel like it's tight either way. But Tszyu has been looking really good these past couple rounds.
If you said it was 4-3 Spence, I think I could listen to that debate for sure. For sure I could. But here we go. Look, that was that big left.
I just think
I missed it.
that right now, Tszyu is landing the way more eye-catching shots, and he's in full control of the fight at the moment.
And it's that left, Mex. It's that. I mean, that right. He's letting him land on that angle, bro. That's the nasty part of it. Is it's like Spence is putting himself in that position willingly, and I think it's because he thinks he can exploit that position before Tszyu gets off.
And like I told you earlier, he's used to being the bigger guy too.
You're right. You're very
when
much
he's fighting
right.
like that. He's
You're
used to being able to throw his weight on and move guys around.
Even in these first 15, 20 seconds of the fight just now, I mean, he is still trying to just chop at this boulder is what it feels like, as opposed to taking his points where he can get them. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to chop this tree down, and maybe he senses it, right? Maybe he feels that Tzyu's close, but all I know is you're playing into the momentum of this guy's clunky.
This ref is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, now this ref's really getting out of hand, trying to take a point. Oh.
Bro, he's doing too much, bro. Doing too much. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Spence is just gonna have to keep him at chest level at least. I don't know.
And that's the thing. It's like it doesn't seem like
it seems like Tszyu is starting to overwhelm him.
Yes, there's no other dimension for him or no other gear for him to get to.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
He turned it
man,
up way
Tszyu's
too early.
beating him down. And I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I don't like. The ref hasn't warned Tszyu once about those shots to the back of the head. Not once.
Yeah, and Earl's landed, but it's Tszyu still pushing forward, pushing the pace on this guy.
And it's almost like Spence is like trying to will his way through it. Like he's gonna somehow start to be the bigger, stronger guy. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it.
See, and Spence is not reacting too well to these shots now.
There's no gear change here. There's no plan B. There's no audible. He's just hurt, it seems. Yeah, mouth open. This is
still
a
fighting,
bad
still game.
place. No, still
game as
game.
ever.
Still game. He needs
But
to get out of this
it's not
round.
it.
He needs to readjust. He needs to get to the corner. Ronnie needs to dial him in. Otherwise, there's no other than a big mistake from Tszyu. Right? We're talking an 0-2 fastball down the middle to let somebody crank it out. I love boxing. I want the best guy to win every time, but I don't know. Boxing's just more fun with Spence in it.
Yeah, but he's really got to turn it around.
Dude, look
But
at
this
how
is what we
tired
talked about, like when you've thought about retirement, when you've thought about how you don't need this and how it's almost over for you.
God.
Is this the moment where he begins to check out?
Oh my God, dude. Are y'all seeing this? He looks like he is. Oh my God. Like he can barely breathe.
And, Matt brought it up, consistently. He unloaded a lot very early in the fight.
He did, bro. He absolutely did. Yo, shout out to the 841 of you watching live. Appreciate it right now.
That's just power punches. Oh, and again, Errol Spence gets turned around. Tszyu very smart, bro. If you get spun around, I'm gonna catch you, just like Wilder.
So through 118 to 96 is the power punches landed in favor of Tszyu.
Yeah, Errol Spence is down big here.
He is. And it seems like every right hand that Tszyu lands just takes something out of Spence.
Tszyu starting to take deep breaths, big breaths, and Errol maybe kind of looking to get that second wind here.
You got to find it.
That's the big thing. He's got to
close.
find it. And I don't think he's looking in the right places at this point.
Yeah, right now he's doing what he needs to do, though. Boxing.
Yeah.
Getting on his toes.
Very, very true. Very true.
Moving.
But how many more rounds can you be down before you have to have something big?
I mean, what at most? It's 5-3. Turning it around now. He's looking good in this round now.
He is. He's definitely
picking his shots, moving his head a lot more. He's listening to Ronnie. You can tell the instructions that Ronnie put on him. He's plugging it in right here.
I didn't catch him. Oof. Yeah, see? Beautiful. Picking his spots right there, being methodical from that mid-range. That's the Spence I know.
Yeah, that's exactly what Ronnie was saying. Saying throw and move your head. Boom, boom, move your head. Boom, boom, move.
Oh my God. And he's not, and that's the thing is every single one of those shots that just landed for Tszyu in that last like 20 seconds prior, those were all left hand down. You want to talk about man down? How about left hand down?
Oh, Tszyu starts to back up Spence here. Ooh,
He
could be
caught
enough
him
to
on the
win
way
steal
out.
this round here.
Spence tried to get out the side door and he caught him. And those are the worst. Those are the worst shots for southpaw, for orthodox onto a southpaw. Oh, yeah, that he's spamming that right hand and landing it, bro. I don't think Tszyu missed a single right hand in that moment, bro. Look, Tszyu looks ready to go. Tszyu looks good. Tszyu looks dialed in.
I don't know. I think Tszyu is starting to show a little bit of tiredness.
Oh, that stiff left hand, dude. That was a
Even in the
stiff left
show,
hand. Look at that. Ugh.
the reactions to the right hands from Tszyu, I don't
They're
like
big
from
time.
Spence.
They're big time, dude. Does it seem like Earl has shown Tszyu his biggest shot, do you think?
Right over the list. Count it down.
Get it
Really,
around
like you got
10.
the Thrasher logo on
What
his
you said
fucking
earlier,
trunks.
Mario, I just think that he's not put it into another gear.
Yeah.
Ooh, he gets caught with another clean right hand. Bro, who's on
Tszyu looking laser focused here.
Tszyu turning it up here. Really letting his hands go in this round. It's Tszyu, as he has a cut over his in the corner of his left eye.
It almost seems like Tszyu's going for a stoppage here, and that might be Errol's last chances to catch him in a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if Tzew's super tired or not. He's eating those
I think
lefts.
even if Errol can
He's
come
good.
back and pull this off, I think this is gonna have to be it.
Spence now complaining about the back of the head shots a little late in the fight here.
Yeah. Fucking ref. Saw everything. Yeah, he's staring at their dicks the whole time. Beautiful left hand from Spence, though, right there.
Spence landed some good left hands this round.
Yes.
Ooh, good left hand of the body, but Tszyu responds with a quick 4-punch combination. Tszyu starting to be the one to reach now with his right hand.
It just felt like Earl was
They
not.
both look a little spent here.
They do. It just feels like Earl is not in tune to the ebbs and flows of the fight. And look, I'm not in the ring. I don't know shit. All I know is there have been times in this fight where it seemed like he was starting to come on and nothing. Like I don't know.
Yeah, like you said, you just never found the next gear.
Exactly. Never found that. You keep saying that, and it's like I'm hearing it for the first time. You're absolutely right.
Because it seems like each other, they both hit each other with their best shots, and neither one of them is really too concerned with them.
Yeah.
It looked like it was supposed to be a 10 rounder for these guys.
No shit, bro. No shit.
They are dog tired.
Yeah, as a long time Spence fan though, I think this probably needs to be it though.
Yeah.
And the look on his face in the corner tells me that he feels the same thing. And I think this is a moment in the fight where Derek James would have the right things to say to will him back, to motivate, to get him to rise back up here in the late rounds. Does Ronnie have that relationship with him to bring that out of him?
Yeah. Errol Spence looks checked out here. It looks like he wants these next 2 rounds to end.
Very much so.
It's a matter of who's going to just take these last 2 rounds. I think Tszyu is up in this fight for sure.
I would think we're at a point where Spence needs at least a knockdown or two.
Yeah, a knockdown or maybe even a knockout at this point.
Yeah, I think
Fighting
he
down in
needs.
Australia.
Yep. Yeah, I think he definitely needs the knockout at this point.
It looks like he's going for it. Yeah. Yeah, he's coming a little lazier now.
Yeah, this
Spence.
isn't.
Not really.
Well,
snapping.
he's been telegraphing all night, honestly.
Yeah, that left to the body. To be honest with you, I think the only reason it was successful is because of the angle it was coming from. It was hidden a little more, but every time he threw it from anywhere else, I mean, it's coming from a mile away.
Just let him go. It's not landing. It's not enough on him.
I think even in a loss, though, if you make it here, you're not really getting beat up, beat down. You're losing, but you're not getting demolished. It's it's a bit of a redeemer. And honestly, is this a situation where the no tune-ups thing has backed off on you because his timing just isn't there today?
Yeah,
No.
at all.
Spence landed a good left hand, but Tszyu seemingly shakes it off here. 30 seconds left in round number 11. We have to wait, ref. Yeah, you see how he did? He got right there. And
It is a zoo fight at this point. Spence seems to
Tszyu
have
up.
lost a lot of
Yeah.
what he brought into this fight early on. It's just been sapped out of him.
I think he
more
stormed
and
out
more.
early, and I think it honestly played opposite of what we all thought. We all thought that Tim was going to storm out early and Arrow would settle in, and it went the
Yes.
actual opposite way. And I think we're fixing to witness the final round of Errol Spence's career.
Wow.
Let's see if Errol can dig down one last time, though.
Yeah. He's gonna need to get Tszyu out of here to win this fight.
I think so.
The facial reaction, the body language, to me signals that Errol knows this is it as well. That walk up and stand up was kind of a take it in one last time, on the surface, to me at least. Long as you don't get knocked out, you gotta do.
Not Porter saying this fight's close.
Who is?
Porter.
Shout out to
I mean,
Justin.
listen.
Said, I'm seeing more just a rust timing and tendency, just not 100% there. But after years, that's expected. Yeah, no, I think that's true.
Yeah, but and so that's what I said though. That's the danger of the no tune-ups mentality.
Exactly.
If you had a tune-up before this, would your timing be? because Errol has looked bad in this fight, but he's also looked pretty good at some point.
There have been times where he did look and showed
like Errol.
moments, yes, moments of Earl, but it just, the ring IQ was missing, though. That's the one thing, or one of the things that I don't know where that went. I mean,
He's almost
so
fighting off
loud,
instinct and not fighting off,
bro.
like you're saying,
Yes,
IQ.
yes, you're absolutely right. This felt very like even the score tit for tat type of Earl. And I really
Good
can't
shot.
imagine him
Sends him
thinking,
flying into the ropes.
That's a camera. He's fighting to sleep. The more you eat, the more you tired.
Yeah, so this right there, Tim trying to close this fight strong, and I think he's got to win on the card too. Ooh. And that is, if it's a draw, fuck it, I'll take it. Higher off that. I feel like this is low key work. I had hope. At least he came back. As a fan, at least he came back and tried. No, listen. I don't know about you guys. I don't see a shot fighter. I see a past his prime fighter, but I don't see a shot fighter. No. I just,
people might say that I'm
there's people
capping
fighting
here,
crap.
but let me tell you right now, all right? At the end of the day, what you just said is true. And think about this. For everything that you can say about Tszyu negative, he learned from that Fedora fight. He learned from these moments where he faced adversity and he was active. And that's what he took into the ring tonight. Spence took the momentum of the Crawford fight into this fight. And that's I'm sorry. Look, again, I'm not trying to make excuses. All I'm saying is what this fight looked like to me was a Tszyu that was prepared and able to put his body through a taxing 12 rounds. It doesn't seem like Spence was ready for that. Is that because he's done? I don't know. I don't know if that's the case or not.
Let me tell you what I saw, Mark. I saw a fighter who's not ready to give it up, not ready
Hey,
to
tell
let
me
go.
we can't really hear him.
What about now?
Yeah, there you go.
Let me tell you what I saw today, Marlon. I saw a fighter who isn't ready to stop, who isn't ready for it to be over. And I saw a fighter who is okay with this being the end. And that's what the difference in the fight was.
Well said.
You know what I saw tonight? I saw an active fighter, inactive fighter. That's what I saw.
Boom.
And
Fucking
to
boom,
Errol
bro.
for going 12 rounds after 3 years off, and he hadn't fought a 12 rounder since 2020. Remember he stopped Ugas and then he got stopped by Crawford. So after 6 years to go 12 rounds, I think he clearly lost tonight. But I'd rather it end this way than the last time.
Let's see what they score this though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also want to see what Spence says.
That's what they told him. Nobody got knocked out. You said. That's a wide as hell. Wow.
1 second.
I thought Tszyu won, but that's some home cooking. 118 to 110 did not happen here tonight.
No.
Yeah, that's
26-0 in Australia. Yeah, that at least.
118 to 110 didn't happen.
The right winner, bad scorecard.
the question is this: after the first 6
Look
rounds,
at Bud. Bud is like, damn, my legacy is not looking great here.
did
He's gonna
Spence
have to
I
come
don't
to
win?
know.
retirement.
I don't know.
Did
Nah,
Spence
don't do
win
that.
a round after in the second half? I think he did.
Yeah,
I think he did
I
win
think
a
in
round,
the
at
90s.
least
But
one.
to talk about that real quick, this fight let me know that the Bud fight was just a bad day at the office. That's really what it was. That's a bad day. Because he was very game. He didn't look the same here in this fight. He just got outmanned by a bad man tonight. Showing a lot of respect here.
Jalen.
It's a big win.
Well,
It is red as hell.
all I can say is that I'm more excited for the losers bracket. Oh, that was supposed to be cool. The losers bracket.
Hey, Mara.
Matt, yo, he's
Look
got
at
a
look
Oh,
at
Mexican
Zoo's
got an
ribs
extra.
though.
I didn't.
Yeah, look at his
Max, I
ribs.
couldn't hear you because of his. He got an echo. I couldn't hear him. What did he say?
He was saying to look at the ribs of Tszyu. Well,
Oh,
Tszyu
shit,
looks
look at the
beat
whole
up.
body of Tszyu, bro. He
He
looks
looks
beat
beat
to
up bad.
hell. Look like
Man, I don't even know
bro.
if that is an option though.
Hey, he looked like the Undertaker after a bad podcast. No, I'm just playing. His wife beats him.
Because I would think
Um,
that it's time for Earl to go. I think you gave it a
No.
good shot. You were very
You want
game,
the
but
losers bracket? Really? I kind of feel like the losers bracket would be kind of cool.
because I don't
That
think
was
nobody
a
wants to
fantastic
see
fight.
Thurman
Earl
either,
is
Mario. That's
tough.
the thing.
Say it again.
Hold on, let's hear Spence.
Oh yeah, let's hear what Smith's saying. Oh shit. He's retiring.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, it is.
Shout out to Jessica. Said it's so sad when they say they're done. Yeah, definitely. But it's also beautiful when they can do it with their faculties intact, able to financially support their families.
Damn.
I think Tim Tszyu beats Anderson Lara. If this Tim Tszyu right here, I think he's too relentless. If Lara could somehow rewind time, sure. I think he's skilled enough to beat him.
Don't forget you have a microphone on.
Congratulations to Earl. He went the distance. Shout out to Alex, the champ. Well, listen, my final thoughts are this, right? At the end of the day, I will always admire Earl Spence. He'll always be one of the best welterweights of my era. And at the end of the day, if this is really it, I think that it took a lot of balls to go down under and do the things that he did. So shout out to that man.
I'll close with this. It's been a hell of a run. It was a fun journey, and man, it went by in a flash.
Matt, what say you?
I mean, man, other than that, man, it was a good run. I was at least happy to see the fact that he came back and answered questions for me, for sure. I'm not left in the dark or thinking about that Bud fight no more. He was game. He fought his ass off. Just got outworked by a better man tonight, but
by a more active man, like you said.
He went out on his own terms for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna say this one last thing before we get out of here. I wonder because he was so, I don't want to say quick to retire, not at all, right? But he seemed content. And I think Mech said it, or maybe you said it, but you said it was like one fighter who felt like they were telling him it's over and he had a reason to continue fighting, and another fighter that was content to sail out into the sunset. And that speaks to the drive of
I think
what it takes to be a professional fighter,
I think in the 11th round, for sure, going into it, you saw it on his face that this was it.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, this is it. I gave it a try. It's not happening. He ran over Tszyu, maybe, but no, yeah.
Shout out to David Garcia, said, great career. Always rep Texas to the fullest. Hell yeah, champ.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Well, listen, guys, we appreciate y'all tapped in. For everybody here at Infighting, for everybody at Talking About Radio TBR, we appreciate y'all. Please go to TBR, Talking About Radio with Matt Garces. Go subscribe. He talks everything sports all the time. Mondays, he's got the show with everything that you want to know. And so go there, go follow him on TikTok, where he's been very active and really killing it over there. And go to Infighting FX on YouTube, Twitch, X, and TikTok. And then you can follow me personally at Mario Munguia on IG and IG. Shout out to Alex, who kicked it with us for the entire time, by the way. We will be live Monday talking about the Marvel stuff, talking about these fights, Fury, AJ, all that. Matt, you want to give any personals before we go?
Nah, man, that's it. Just stay tuned with us, Talking About Radio. We're getting ready for that football season coming up. We'll be on break the rest of this week, but we will be back to kick it up in the middle of camp and the middle of the preseason and get ready for week 0.
Champ. Shout out Jessica Castillo. Shout out Alex, David Garcia. Shout out Bruce was in the chat. Shout out Justin Owen. Shout out to I think it was Shoeshine was in the building. Vince 702 Man Cave. Shout out to Orly, OKG, and I think Kyle was even in there for a little bit, being a little bitch. But anyway, until Monday, we will be back. Appreciate everybody. Please hit the sub. Please hit the follow. Monday through Thursday, all big fights, wrestling, SummerSlam next weekend. We'll be live tomorrow, Sunday, for AEW Redemption. Until then, peace.